Hi, I'm Linda Reeser, and I would like to talk with you about two things today. One, I want to say to you, I'm happy that you have an interest in social work. I know that you are thinking about it, and I want to tell you a little bit more about the profession, as well as I would like to talk with you a bit about an organization that I'm an advisor for called Eta Eta Sigma. So first of all, again, my name is Linda Reeser, and I'm the coordinator of the BSW program. And I also teach in the undergraduate program and the graduate program, which I love teaching. And I also love coordinating the BSW program and being the advisor to our social work student organization, which is called Eta Eta Sigma. So let me tell you just a little bit about social work. I've been a social worker for a number of years, and I must say that I am extremely proud to be a social worker. I have never once regretted my decision to become a social worker. I find it a field that enables one to be extremely creative and to work in a number of different fields and places of employment that have quite a span. So would like to mention a few things to you. For one thing, social work is very distinct in that it looks at the person in their environment and tries to help people cope and adapt to the environment, but also to think about ways in which the environment can change so that it can better accommodate people in society. Some of whom, the ones that social work particularly is dedicated to serving, are low-income people and persons who have been in some way disenfranchised because of their identity or including their social class, their race, their gender, and so forth. And I like working at both ends with individuals, but also with organizations, communities, and in the social work BSW program, we teach students to work at many different levels, and we call it generalist practice. Social work is a very marketable profession in that you can graduate with your BSW degree and decide to not get a master's degree and still be very marketable, very employable. BSW students work in mental health, in criminal justice, in schools, in hospice programs, in emergency service programs like programs for persons who are homeless, programs that serve women who've experienced domestic violence and/or sexual assault. And we have internships in all of these and other areas as well. We can work with populations that go across the lifespan from persons who are elderly to children. And we are essential workers, social workers. So there will always be jobs. And in the next 5 years, the social work profession, the jobs, are expected to grow by 11%, which is certainly good news. I would like now, I just want to say, as I had mentioned, this profession is very meaningful. So I continue to learn something new every day being in this profession and trying to learn about from the individual level to the micro level to the macro level. So I want to now talk with you about the organization that I am an advisor for, and that is Eta Eta Sigma. Eta Eta Sigma means Health and Human Services, and this is the undergraduate social work student organization. and it's been in existence for a number of years. I came to Western in 2000, and it was operating before I ever came here. And it's had a very, it's been regarded as a very organization doing meaningful work, getting involved in and bringing all sorts of professional educational experiences to the school, to students, and opportunities to engage in volunteer activities. So some of the things that people in the organization have done are volunteering for Habitat for Humanity, volunteering for Ministry with Community, or the Kalamazoo Gospel Mission, serving meals to persons who are homeless, walking for breast cancer and raising money for that, participating in Homeless Night Out to raise awareness about the issue of homelessness, raising funds for the organization, but also for other human service organizations that have clients who have needs beyond the resources of the organization. So, for example, we've raised money for the domestic violence shelter and brought some necessities to the women who live at the shelter. We have brought in speakers on immigration, on homelessness, and other issues. And we have participated in events. We have participated in something called Legislative Educational Advocacy Day. And we go to Lansing, and we hear from legislators and other inspiring speakers about hot topics for us to learn about that are relevant to the mission and the goals of the social work profession. And there will be another, and the acronyms are LEAD, L-E-A-D. There will be a LEAD Day this year, as there is every year. And this year, it's going to be a virtual event. But students always find that to be an exciting event that they're very happy to attend. The Eta Eta Sigma organization is looking for leaders. So you would get the opportunity to gain if you've never, or enhance your existing leadership skills. And they would be, you could run for president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. We don't have dues at the moment, but that, we could change that. But right now there are no dues, but we raise funds. So we need someone to keep account of the funds that are raised and make sure they get distributed where the organization has designated they will be distributed. So treasurer, and someone could be in charge of public relations, recruitment, and/or maintaining the website, making sure that we respond to emails that are received, because there is an Eta Eta Sigma website. Eta Eta Sigma is a RSO that's registered with Western Michigan University. And like I mentioned, you have an opportunity, if you're not a leader this year, to do it next year, because every year we elect leaders, and the current leaders may want to switch. So, but you may not want to be in a leadership role. We would love to have you as a member of this organization with your ideas. We want to brainstorm and come up with some exciting things that the organization can be involved in. But the organization also serves another purpose, and that is to build relationships among students that may end up being relationships that you have beyond Western Michigan University. So there are opportunities to have social gatherings. The meetings could be virtual, or they could be in person, or a combination. So it all depends on what the membership of the organization would like to have each year. Eta Eta Sigma members have participated in organizing the special social work graduation that we have every year called hooding and pinning. So these are some of the activities that members of the organization, and we've also taken trips to Chicago, Detroit, if that's possible this year, could be, to see different sites like the African American History Museum, the Holocaust Museum, the Whole House, which is a settlement house in Chicago that we're going to see, where one of the four mothers of social work worked and lived, Jane Addams. So there are so many amazing opportunities for you to get involved in that will enrich your time at Western Michigan University. So I encourage you to become a member of this organization. And what I'm asking you to do is to email me with your interest. And so my email address is Linda, Linda, REESER at wmich.edu. So just email me with your interest and your in perhaps being a leader or member of the Eta Eta Sigma, and give me some times when you might be available so that we could have a virtual meeting and discuss your interest in the organization. I'm also available to answer questions about the BSW program as well. So I won't plan a meeting time without you letting me know that you're interested in it. And then I'll set it up in my WebEx meeting in my personal room. So I want to again thank you so much for taking the time to listen and for your interest in social work, the awesome profession. Okay, I hope to talk to you soon.